thought it went well. At the same time, we got a long ways to go. Go, please. Go, guys.
Been finished fourth in the MEAC. I don't know what that means a lot, but I just kind of get to gauge what everybody else is thinking.
Well, we're better in the conference, first off. You got good teams above us, and we graduated some heck of a football players. You got 4 guys from one team in the NFL right now. Of course, they think there's got to be some residual effect from such, so I guess that's why they picked us out.
For you to look at a schedule and compete, I mean, this top-heavy, a little bit of a daunting task to look at those first 3 that you're playing?
A little bit. That's our exhibition season. As we make it through those games, if we can make it through those games alive and get into our regular conference schedule, we feel like we've got a chance to be okay.
But how important is it for the university just to get the money from those games, obviously?
Well, we wouldn't be doing it otherwise. In a situation where you got to make something happen, then that's a sure way to make money. Sometimes we think we've got, great deals of home game style kinds of packages, and it snows on that Saturday or something of that nature, and any kind of bad weather or what have you affects our gates in a way that you can't sometimes predict. So at that rate, we had to make sure that we made some money. So that's kind of how we did it.
Just I'm not having been here for all the first days, but it seemed like today's first day was a lot crisper, and it seemed like there was a lot of carryover.
Is that right? Well, let's hope so. We had them here for about 3 weeks toward the end of summer school, and a lot of these guys kind of understand what we're doing on both sides of the ball. So we have a chance to hit the ground running, so to speak, and at that point, we try to make sure we just kind of, get them to be heads up and hustle and that kind of stuff.
How important is it to have a quarterback that's seen the field before?
Oh, a bunch. If you can imagine what Clemson's going through up there with their guy, ours is not quite that level, but, it's still important as heck to have a guy who can kind of put things in the right place and know where to go with the ball, that kind of stuff. So we've got 2 guys here that have played a good bit, and, it was unfortunate of the sort that we had that opportunity, but at the same time, we want to take advantage of the opportunity that we have in front of us.
Can't talk. I know he's not under contract, so he's not going to talk. But for you to get somebody like GA on board,
yeah. Well, anytime you got the opportunity to put those kinds of experienced coaches in place, the things that they bring to the plate, the experience and just the general ability that they do have, I think will make a difference. So we're looking forward to making it all happen here in the next couple of days.
You talked about the different guys that have kind of, gone on to the NFL, but, they leave behind a pretty decent foundation. Can you talk about just, the things that they've kind of left behind for these guys?
Well, I think they leave the opinion that if you do what you're supposed to do and work hard, you got that same opportunity. We got a couple guys on this team right now that have the same kinds of chances. Some of our offensive linemen, maybe our linebacker too, so defensive back or two too. So we got some guys still that have that caliber style kind of ability, and we just have to see what happens for them.
You guys kind of put your hat on your defense, and a guy like Darius Leonard is going to lead this team. Talk about just what he brings to the table.
Well, Darius is a big-time impact guy. He can play hard-nosed, inside-the-box style kind of defense, and he can get out and run with all of the skill guys, too. It's a little bit of an unusual kind of body style that allows him to do both types of plays within the game. I think with equal effectiveness that way. So he's a special guy that way, and he's got 2 more years, so we're looking forward to seeing him. Hopefully he's got 2 more years, just how good he can be here in the next coming years.
Datron James, a guy that won a state championship last year, could you foresee him getting on the field earlier, or do you foresee a red shirt?
That sometimes happens. We had one of our team leaders last night. We got our guys who played last year to stand. We have 3 guys out of a whole class. So, it's a little bit unusual that we give up a whole lot of freshmen to play that first year. But we redshirt most of them, but at the same time, a guy that can help us would be a big plus at this point. All right.